AQA Religious Studies War and Peace Revision Notes. Feel free to pause the video and make notes. I would advise that you download this video as an MP3 file and listen to it whenever you can. Make sure you understand what is being said. This is the most important thing. Causes of war: freedom, protection, alliances, revenge, land, money, humanitarian reason, and religious reasons. Alternatives to war: sanctions, discussions, negotiations, assassination, fines, and imprisonment. Sanctity of life to war. War takes lives. All lives are equal. The body is the temple of God. We all have human rights. We shouldn't play God. Jihad. Lesser jihad. The fight with the community against another one. Greater jihad. The efforts of a believer to live their Muslim faith as well as possible. Keywords: holy war, fighting for a religious cause or God, probably controlled by a religious leader. Just war, a war that the Christian church defines as acceptable. This must fit certain criteria. Justice, bringing about what is right, fair, according to the law, or making up for what has been done wrong. NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, an alliance formed to prevent war in Europe. Nuclear proliferation, the increase in the number of states that have the potential to use nuclear weapons. Peace, an absence of conflict which leads to happiness and harmony. Red Crescent, the same as the Red Cross, but found predominantly in Muslim countries. Red Cross, a humanitarian agency that helps people suffering from war or other disasters. Refugees, people who flee their homes seeking safety elsewhere. United Nations, an organization set up at the end of World War II to prevent war by discussion problems between countries. Weapons of mass destruction, weapons that can kill large numbers of people and or cause great damage. Just war theory. Proper authority. The war must be declared by a government representative body. Just cause. There must be a good reason for fighting. Establish good. The war must bring about more good than harm in the long term. Reasonable chance. It must be possible for your side to at least have a chance of winning. Last resort. Other strategies such as negotiations and sanctions must have been tried before war. Sufficient force. You are only allowed to use enough force to win the war. Civilians not killed. It is wrong to deliberately kill innocent people as a tactic of war. Religious people/organizations. A conscientious objector is an individual who has claimed the right to refuse to perform military service on the grounds of freedom of thought, conscience, or religion. Gandhi founded a political movement known as the Natal Indian Congress and developed his theoretical belief in non-violent civil protest into a tangible political stance. Gandhi accepted a partition as the only way to avoid civil war in India, and India celebrated its Independence Day on the 15th of August 1947 because of him. Non-violence is the greatest force at the disposal of mankind. Gandhi. The British Red Cross helps people in crisis, whoever and wherever they are. They are part of a global voluntary network responding to conflicts, natural disasters, and individual emergencies. The Red Crescent is the largest humanitarian network in the world. They are dedicated to preventing and alleviating human suffering in warfare and in emergencies such as epidemics, floods, and earthquakes. Irina Sendler worked at a concentration camp, Warsaw Ghetto, as a health worker and saved 2,500 Jewish children by sneaking them out and finding non-Jewish families for them. Religious views on pacifism. Hinduism believes good karma is built up by being non-violent and bringing peace to the world. Judaism follows what the Talmud says. Truth, justice and peace are the three things to keep the earth safe. Peace is to the earth as yeast to dough. Sikhism believes peace is a gift from God. Guru Nanak says, if someone should hurt you, put up with it 3 times. On the 4th time, God will defend you. Buddhism's first moral precept is, I will not harm any living thing. They believe it is better to be killed than to kill. If you kill, karma will get you in this life or the next. Muslims believe it is wrong to fight evil with evil. The word Islam means peace. Christianity. The Lord gives strength to His people. The Lord blesses His people with peace. For God is not a God of disorder, but of peace. It is mine to avenge. I will repay, says the Lord. Religious views on war. Hinduism believes war is justifiable if the country is invaded. War should be the last resort and have a just cause. Killing is self-defense. For a warrior, nothing is higher than a war against evil. Bhagavad Gita. In the book the Jews follow, the Tanakh, God is portrayed as a warrior. Moses told Jews to defend themselves. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Sikhs wear kirpan, which is a sword, with them at all times, which shows their readiness to fight. When all efforts to restore peace prove useless, it is right to draw the sword. Guru Gobind Singh. Buddhists believe killing is wrong. Killing has bad spiritual consequences. In Islam's holy book it says, the person who struggles so that Allah's word is supreme is the one serving Allah's cause. The Hadith. Christianity. You shall not murder. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God. Give the other cheek to strike. And that's about it. I'll make more videos on more of the units on religious studies, and in the meantime, good luck in your exams.